Hey everybody, Mickey here. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We're here at the new desert area.
Where am I?
With no idea of where we are.
I forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Yeah, it seems as if sin has brought us to some unknown foreign land. For now, at least.
Phew!
Oh, we got a new enemy here. This is the zoo. It's a little bit of a interesting battle. I'm actually at the point where I could take this thing out with just Tidus alone. However, I don't mean to spoil it, but it's, you're not meant to take him out with Tidus just alone. I'll try to showcase that here, what I mean by that here. Basically, because of all these strength spheres that I've gotten, I'm more than capable of just inflicting slow on the zoo and then hasting Tidus up and basically just taking him out right then and there. Let's heal up though for a little bit, to kind of take a little bit of a beating, even with guarding. Yeah, the point is, the reason why I'm not going all out is because, well, here shortly, if he'll ever actually do it. Oh yeah, I have blind on me, don't I? Let's get some eye drops. I never even use eye drops, I only have 3 of them? How did that miss?
Need some help?
Well, not really, Orin. I'm kind of just stalling specifically so that your ass shows up. But anyways, yeah, this is the exact reason why. Like I said, I'm stalling because of the fact that the longer that the battle prolongs here, the more you'll get these interactions. Orin and Lulu will jump in here. So now that they're here, let's go ahead and let's show off armor break. I don't think we have yet. And with armor break there, let's go ahead and slow him down. The suit doesn't have any weaknesses, as far as elementally speaking. Jeez, it's quite a bit of damage there. Alright, let's take him out. Enough screwing around. Yeah, what I could have done is just casted slow on the zoo and then haste on Tidus and then just hit him over and over and over again. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and use Tidus's overdrive. Let's finish the job. Good God, that didn't overkill him? Jeez. I would have thought that would have overkilled him. Oh, anyways, we get a couple party members back. Orin and Lulu.
The others?
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not.
I don't really get that logic. If everyone's supposed to wait in one place, how do you find each other?
You alone?
Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna? Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
Wakka seems to have terrible hearing. We were fighting about 10 feet away from him, and he didn't hear us. We got a little bit of a chest here that states an Bhed first aid kit. We'll go ahead and straighten out my equipment and everything. And if I can show off the Bhed potions, it actually gives a decent amount of HP and cures some status effects too. Poison, silence, and petrification. So, not bad to have. But unfortunately, we can't actually use it through the item menu. Here's Kimari. What the hell are you doing?
Yuna gone.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
Seriously, what the hell was he doing? Just walking up a hill? Sliding down over and over again? Well, we got some new enemies here. We got the Sand Wolf. We can steal, well, eventually when we find Riku, sleeping powders from Sand Wolves. We also have the Alcyons, that we can steal specifically smoke bombs, which cast blind, kind of like how the sleeping powders cast sleep. And then we got the Musushus, who, from what I remember, we can steal high potions from them, but they also have a rare steal of stamina tonics. Not that it will help very much. We don't really have any real use for stamina tonics as of right now.
Miss me?
But let's go ahead and get everybody's participation credits here. And take them out with Waka.
It's over.
Yeah, the enemies here are not too challenging for most of the encounters, but there are some actually that have, well, massive amounts of HP. Let's go ahead and actually change some of my equipment here. With Waka, he's fine to be on the Fire Strike weapon. With Orin, I'd like to get him on the Frostblade, as well as Kimari. And for Tidus, we're going to leave him on the Sonic Steel. Let's move forward here to see if we can't find Riku. Pretty straightforward, narrow pathways. I'm going to go ahead and change Kimari's weapon to the Hunter Spear, the strength plus 10% there. I'd like to have Sensor going on. Yeah, it's narrow for now, but this place actually opens up quite a bit here.
Oh, hey guys! Where's Uni?
Gone.
Gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island. There's a place us Al Bhed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Al Bhed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us Al Bhed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
Well, you Al Bhed must have deserved it.
Can't you guys talk about this later?
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
You got it.
Well, we found Riku, but no real signs of Yuna. Let's grab a couple of these chests here. Now, these Al Bhed potions, you can use them now because, well, Riku's in our party, and that's exactly how you're supposed to use them, by the use command. Yeah, Riku's gonna be tagging along here, showing us the way.
Let me handle the Machina. I can take them apart piece by piece.
With Riku's Steel ability, she can actually take out these Machina essentially in one hit. I'll go ahead and show that off here in a couple of seconds. And just first get everybody in here to get some participation so that we all gain levels equally. It's important. No, it's not that it's not important, it's just annoying sometimes. It just decently important. I suppose where I'm at right now, I'm pretty well leveled.
Leave it to me.
At least, I should say, there's no like massive imbalances in leveling. But yeah, you go ahead and steal with Riku against these Machina, and it essentially kills them in one hit. Yeah, actually I'm alright with our sphere grid progress so far. No one's really further leveled than anyone else. Well, I figured that I'd show off real fast stealing these smoke grenades, for instance, for Alcyon and sleeping powders. Let's first actually take out that sand wolf with Tidus.
My turn now.
Yeah, now that we have sensor, we can actually see the enemy's weaknesses. The Musushu, Mushusu, it's weak to ice, just like most of the enemies here, because, well, it's a desert area, right? The Alcyon, however, is weak to fire, so we'll go ahead and bring Riku back in here. Steal from the Alcyon, and we can get smoke bombs, which are very, very useful right now. Go ahead and bring in Kimari. Maybe not Kimari, he's got darkness on him, so let's go ahead and use Orm instead.
So be it.
He's got the Frost Blade that can go ahead and overkill the Mushusu. Jeez, really overkill him like that. And I suppose with Tidus he's had his turn, so let's just go ahead and bring in Kimari. Guard. Oh. Go ahead and steal again, Riku. Those smoke grenades, smoke bombs, they're pretty decent. They inflict blind, and that's gonna be pretty helpful.
What next?
I'm stealing those specifically because I don't have any compared to the sleeping powders, which I feel are, if I'm honest, more valuable because of the fact that they're just more useful. I mean, sleep versus blind, I would much rather have my enemy sleeping compared to blinded, or, you know, have darkness. But I don't have any smoke grenades, so that's why I'm stealing them. Compared to the last area where we could get these sleep grenades. Smoke bombs, sleep grenades. Oh, here's another one of the newer enemies in this area. This is a Cactuar, a legitimate Cactuar. He will throw 10,000 needles at you, and it'll kill you right out the get-go. So I think the best way that I can handle this is go ahead and cast a Phoenix down. And just like all Cactuars in the Final Fantasy world, he's pretty stubborn as far as being able to be hit. Just like the last Quacktar, I think that's what its name was in the Thunder Plains, I tend to go ahead and use the use command for Riku, as well as overdrives to kill it. But it's a little bit pesky, and it'll run away if you don't kill it pretty quickly. There is a way to actually bypass that a little bit, and hopefully I can show that off the next time I actually run into them. This is what I meant by this Bikanel Island. It gets pretty wide open. But with a little bit of direction, it'll be no problem. Let's first head over to this little shell bunker area to pick up this chest. And let's head west from here. Now there's this other obstruction here that you see on the map, down to the left here. Well, if we walk around it, it's kind of this big rock formation. And we just turn over here to find another chest. Some X potions. Kind of helps out with the X potions that I used for the HP plus 5% on the armors that I customized. Those Bhed potions are coming out pretty handy, just being able to heal everyone. I find that actually using items like mega potions here are much better to heal with compared to using spells, specifically because you can't heal everybody with spells like Cura. Oh, we got some sphere levels here that we can go ahead and use. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Some more agility with Riku, as if she doesn't have enough. I mean, seriously, when we look at her agility compared to people, 31 versus 18, 24 with Tidus. But, I mean, 31 compared to 18, and Wakka is considered one of the fastest characters, too. Let's go back there, kind of misclicked. Am I going the right way here? No. Almost screwed up there. Let's go down here. A little bit of extra power, some strength, and some speed. And now we can go ahead. Well, looks like we can't get that ability yet. What is that anyways? Silence Buster. Not bad at all. Ooh, yeah, that's good though. This is looking real good. Is this a +4? Oh yeah, +4 and +2? Not bad at all. This is good. 6 strength right then and there. Yeah, in the coming episodes, put it this way, we're gonna be set for the entire game. All that hard work with getting all the the lightning dodging, that what I did earlier, it's really gonna pay off. Not quite yet, but in the next area, you'll start seeing the whole master plan as to why I even orchestrated it the way that I did. Let's see, what else? Magic defense +4 is not bad, and defense +3, not bad at all. Oh, one more for her. Wow, evasion +4 too. Yeah, Lulu's evasion stat, if you'll see there, it's at 64. Compared to everyone else, it's huge. I mean, Tidus again, number 2 at 20. That's a lot, way more than second place. So, I mean, almost triple, right? More than triple. Looks like Orin's not going to be gaining strength for quite a while here. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, almost 5 sphere levels to actually get some strength, but I suppose getting a couple points of evasion is not bad either. If you'll see here, he has the ability to actually break into Tidus' sphere grid, maybe even learn haste if you'd like. Again, I have further, more extreme and devious plans compared to that, so that's why I'm not bringing him over into Tidus' grid. There's still one new enemy that we can run into that I haven't gotten into yet. You know, looking into my notes, I must have misspoke. When I was saying that Musushu, that his rare steel, I believe that I was saying earlier in the episode that he drops or can have stolen a stamina spring. I recognize that his rare steel is not a stamina spring at all. It's actually the other monster that I haven't run into quite yet. Let's head over here, next to that post. Okay, well here's another Cactuar, and what I'd like to show is the power of Provoke. Draws an enemy towards you, and what really that means is that once I cast Provoke...
Hey you! Take me on!
And when it hits there, it basically prevents the Cactuar from running away, and instead he will go ahead and attack Tidus. So we don't really have much time, if I'm honest here. Let's see. Can we get... Well, Tidus has done his turn. The real difficult part about this is that I should note these Cactuars have massive experience, a lot of experience, like the most that we've ever really come across in the whole game, really. So what I want to do is use... Let's go ahead and do Lulu, I guess. You see, Cactuar is going to use 10,000 needles here on Tidus. So what I'd like to do is just probably take him out now. You know what? I'll risk it. I'll just keep... no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm looking at the turn order there. I don't think I'm going to risk it at all. So instead, I'm just going to kill it with using an overdrive.
And I've been saving this one for you!
Okay, almost didn't get it there. Yeah, I really love the Slayer overdrive mode. Ooh, look at that. Learned Slice
like
and
that?
Dice, his new overdrive. You learned that after using Spiral Cut 10 times. Look at all this experience that you get. Now again, I wasn't able to use all of the characters, specifically because I was a little bit nervous that the Cactuar would run away. It says this way to home. But I wanted to go over here because right next to the sign, this little book here, is an Al-Bhed primer. But yeah, the Mushusu, its rare steel is a silver hourglass, which I believe is slow. It casts, you use it, it casts slow. Oh, here's another one of these zoos. Well, we can go ahead and steal from it, and we'll steal more smoke bombs, which is not bad at all. But let's go ahead and take him out the way that I would have initially taken him out. Go ahead and use slow, and he won't be doing anything for quite some time. Let's go ahead and bring out Orin. Armor break him.
Your pain shall be twofold.
The great thing about armor break is, just as Orin says, when we go ahead and attack, well, that was a critical hit, but it does even more damage. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, armor break is great because of the fact that, well, it basically debuffs the enemy. So it's typically used for enemies that have the armor, you know, where you need to use piercing damage just to be able to do real damage against him, or an enemy. Let's go ahead and inflict Dark, or use Dark Buster with Waka there. That's weird. I have no idea why the camera angle is all weird there, but anyways, yeah, he can be blinded, and pretty much makes him, I mean, slow.
How can a bird grow so big?
Slow, armor break, and blind. This guy is dead meat. Let's go ahead and steal some more smoke grenades if I can. Or not, okay. Don't worry, Riku. It's not like anyone was watching. But yeah, that's how to take out a zoo. Again, I still haven't run into the final enemy that I'd like to here. But now we've got this whole area to take care of. And I'll be doing that next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care.